So again, as we continue with estimating, here we're going to be estimating an amount. And it says the population of Boise, Idaho is approximately 205,571 citizens. Approximately 31% of the city's population are registered voters. Estimate how many citizens are registered voters. Now there's a lot going on here because as we look at this problem, it already says approximately. So this 205,571 is an estimate. Populations are always fluctuating, so you can never really get a specific amount. It fluctuates, but it's around this amount here. And again, approximately, that's another estimate, it's 31%. As the population fluctuates, so does the amount of registered voters fluctuate. So we do have some wiggle room or a tolerance as far as the amount of citizens that we're going to come up with. But we want to make it as simple as possible, but also be as accurate as possible when we can. So if we have 205,571, maybe we could round this to 200,000 citizens. And then rather than doing 31%, maybe we make it 30%. Now 10% of 200,000 is 20,000. So then 30% is 3 times that. So that would be 60,000 registered voters. Now notice that I rounded one of the values down and I rounded the other value down. So maybe a better practice is to round one of the values up while I round the other one down. So what we could do is if I round this maybe to 206,000, rounding it up to the nearest 1,000 here, and then leave this at 30%. So then 206,000 times 30%, well, that's 206 plus 206 plus 206. So that's 618, or in other words, 61,800. We could even get a little more accurate if I left this at 205,000. Round it down to the nearest 1,000, 205,000, then round this, or leave this at 31%. Often what will really make your numbers fluctuate more is the percentage rather than the actual number count. So if I have 205,000 times 31%, well, 30% of 205,000, that's 61,500. Another 1% is another 2,050. We could just go ahead and add these together. That'll give us 63,550. We could then go ahead and round this to 64,000. So when you think about it, the population of Boise, Idaho is approximately 205,571 citizens. Approximately 31% of the city's population are registered voters. Estimate how many citizens are registered voters. I think it would be fair to say somewhere between 63,000 and 64,000. The whole idea of these exercises is to be able to hone your skills in estimating, not necessarily to come up with an exact answer. But for something like this, put it in context, we can easily say somewhere between 63,000 and 64,000 registered voters. And that's about it.